their power play that there's no two greater fouls than this in Samba. And Cúchal Bertel and Lucy Marie are thick as thieves alongside them, really good friends. Is that not that I've ever been known for any style, but is that the Goshen Jar, I think, is at the same merit? Well, certainly had a decent trim too. They've all been in the Barbers.
Maybe it was a group bonding session, team building.
Look at that one, that's very tight, Goshen Jar. Like that. Looking good, lads. Looking really. Keep it tight. Keep it simple. It's the way to go.
Is there a bit of envy? Is that what I'm sensing, Lenny?
Not at all. I'm inspiring the lads. The tackle. Yeah, I have to say that every time we go to Nepal, there's just something about that country. Such a special place. It really is. Great to see their side back in action. The women's side taking centre stage. We were talking about that just before the drinks break, making it through to the global qualifier for the first time. Be interesting to see how they go. It's going to be very tough for them to qualify, but great experience. See how women go up at that level. Cúchal Bertel started brightly here, isn't he? Causing lots of problems. Plenty of mystery. Just 3 runs from his second. 20 of being bowled. It is 121 for 2. Nepal fans trying to rouse their team. They're in need of wickets.
They are in need of wickets. This partnership building. It's Tier who's been part of the rebuild with McMullen, and now part of the rebuild with Berrington. And what I love about this is both when McMullen came in and now with Berrington, they've been quite happy to encourage Tier. You can see those little conversations, and I think they're just saying to him, keep on going. Taking the leadership role. Ball's just come back in sharply, but got another one. This will be great for Charlie Tier because he's often out earlier than, say, Munsey. To be out there batting with Richie Berrington, I'm not sure how much time they might have spent in the middle together, especially recently.
Whipped into the leg side, but straight at Cúchal Bertel. Comes a bit wider of the crease there, Arif Sheikh, just trying to spear it in. Berrington's got a really dominant bottom hand game. Can't remember a better innings that he's ever played for Scotland than that century against the Netherlands. At one point they looked well on track for over 400. In fact, they probably left runs out there getting 380. It was a remarkable game of cricket. For me, it was probably the highest quality game of associate cricket I've ever seen. A highly impressive Dutch side who've been so good over an elongated period now, taken apart by Scotland.
You're sort of making me jealous. I was watching that game from afar. Scotland had a bit of a shaky start to that particular round, and chatting to a few people around the team, maybe just feeling a little bit rusty, even though they did have that camp out in Zimbabwe. They certainly finished that round of matches very strongly. Oh, the sun's just really poked its nose out. Just raised the temperature by about 3 degrees. As the world's greatest man, Ian Potts, who was looking after us here, has just brought us a coffee. What a wonderful man he is. My hero.
There's one ball left in the Arif Sheikh over here. Yeah, it's a good call from Powell getting Arif Sheikh in. Just wants some control, but there's going to be innovation from Tier, who works that round the corner. Just the predictability of the pace and the angle worked away by Tier. He moves to 75. It's 127 for 2. is a look at the boundary from the last ball the previous over. He just missed a live delivery, which is pulled away and pulled all the way for 6. Dragged down by Kushal Bertel. Berrington is far too good a player to bowl there too. And that is a sensational stroke. I think it's flown over and gone all the way. I'm not sure that ball's going to be coming back. What a strike from Richie Berrington.
And that is the strength of Berrington we know so well. Mentioned it before, those hot zones for scoring. Anything square of the wicket, if he's given any width, he will absolutely put that ball away. So strong on the sweep and the cut. And they're just going to have to be much tighter in their lines to him because he'll gobble those up all day.
That's the problem. Kushal Bertel's leg breaks have improved hugely, but they're still part-time leg breaks as of right now. So you're going to get the occasional bad one. Barrington really punishes it. Better this time. Fuller, as I read, does the fielding. Wonder will Powell be tempted to turn to Dipender Singh Airee at some point. His off breaks are always economical. That was the drag down. You really help yourself. And what a good strike from Barrington. Back live with you now. And worked into the leg side for a single. Just having a few technical challenges on day one here. We do apologise for those. We're going to try our best to get those patched up. Yeah, that was the googly, I think, just at the last second. Charlie Tier realised it. Look at that wonderful crowd that's in Mel, the Panche badge then being played away in the background. Lovely scenes here. You'd never imagine we're in the northeast of Scotland, would you?
It's fantastic to see them in. I bet you they'd be loving this village too. The village of Broughty Ferry is absolutely stunning.
Dragged down again and pumped away again. And there's no deep mid-wicket in place, so it's all a little bit too easy right now for Scotland, who are continuing to move into the ascendancy. Barrington very much picking up from where he left off with that century against the Netherlands in Utrecht. And Bertel, well, taken apart in that over. It goes for 12. Nepal have some questions to answer here. Scotland, 139 for 2. Harry Sheikh will continue into his third over, driven into the offside. Nepal kind of feel like they're desperately in need of a wicket right now, don't they?
Yeah, they need to break up this partnership very quickly. And at the moment, Tear's the man. But once Barrington gets going, he can certainly punish them.
This is where the art of captaincy becomes so apparent, doesn't it? T20Is, you can really have a formula and kind of a plan that you probably don't need to waver too much from, whatever happens. In ODIs, you've got so much time, 300 legal deliveries. The 3 different phases are all very much important. As good running will get them back for the second. You'd never know that Richie Barrington is 38 years of age. Incredible agility and fitness from him on show.
Wow. I was thinking about him being 38 because I never want him to retire. I enjoy watching Richie Barrington bat so much. Maybe he can be like a Jimmy Anderson who just got his career best T20 figures.
Saw that last night. Sir James Anderson rolling out a T20I for the first time in Lancashire.
What was it?
Over a decade, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3 for 17 was it?
Yeah, 4 overs, 3 for 17. Michael Jones, the Scottish star batter, was in good form. He made a 50, including smashing someone's Mercedes, I believe. Smashed through a car window in the car park with a big 6. Durham they were playing, wasn't it? So it was Lancashire, Michael Jones's former county. It was last night, and there's plenty of county absentees, isn't there, for both Scotland and the Netherlands. Maybe the big surprise, no Andrew Mead, given that he's he's not currently in the T20 side or even in the mix really for them. Would Scotland not have been able to tempt him up?
Well,